Everyone, please welcome Darci Lynne joining us this morning on iHollywood TV. Darci, hello.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. Look, we're here virtually. It is so great to finally get to meet you. I mean, I've had you, promoted on my platform for a while now, but it's just great to actually get to say hi and see you.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm so excited.
Yes, absolutely. Well, let's go ahead and jump right into it. So you are best known as former judge Mel B's Golden Buzzer and the winner of season 12 of America's Got Talent.
I mean, we went on AGT with just such low expectations. We just didn't expect anything to come of it. It was just something, that I always wanted to do. And, why not? Let's try it. And we go and I get the Golden Buzzer and get to the live show. It's just like, what's happening? So I just remember in that moment, I'm like, what? Like, what's going on? I did not expect this to happen at all. It was a very surreal day and definitely changed the course of my life for sure. But no, it's been crazy. I've had so many opportunities these last 4 years that I just never in a million years would have had if it wasn't for AGT. So it's been amazing.
And then, of course, you went back for this season to perform on, I think, one of the result shows. But what excites you the most as you continue to thrive, grow, and blossom in the world of entertainment?
Well, probably getting to try new things as well. Because, I've been doing ventriloquism for almost 7 years now, and it's obviously what I love to do. But I've had the opportunity to explore other things, these past couple years. And over quarantine, I've gotten to write music, which was so exciting. So it's one of my big dreams to release my own music sometime in the future. And I also got to explore acting a lot this summer. So it's just
exciting.
It's just been fun.
Oh my goodness, and we're going to talk about that too, if we can talk a little bit about, your acting movie debut role, which I find really exciting and fascinating. It was with one of our friends here to the show, Cheryl Ladd, which, we've had her, I think we had her on like last year. And then when your mom, because I'm actually friends with Darci's mom on Facebook, as every reporter would be. No, I'm kidding. Not every reporter is not friends with Darci's mom. But, I like being friends with the Farmer family on Facebook, and I saw that your mom posted it. I was like, look at Dar. I'm like, okay, I don't know where this is going to be at or when it's going to air, but I'm going to have to watch it because I'm excited for it. So we're going to talk a little bit about that. But just to go back to your ventriloquism, I hear you were a little girl when you begged your parents to do that. So on your 10th birthday, you got your first practice puppet, which I think is really cute and adorable. So talk to us about that and why you were so eager to pave a way for yourself in this business.
Yes, so when I was around 9, I think is when I kind of found out about ventriloquism and discovered it. And it's just, I had never even heard of it before, seen it. I had never ever seen that being done or performed. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is the most incredible thing I've ever seen. And I don't know if something just clicked in my brain and something's just I have to do that. I have to do that.
Yeah.
And so it's just very just persistent on learning it and eager to learn it. And so I taught myself how to do it. And then around 10, I was like, please, can I have a puppet? Just please. And they actually said no. And they were like, no, you're a gymnast, because I was doing gymnastics for 6+ years, and you have 3 brothers, and they have all their stuff, and it's too much on our plate, and we just can't add one more thing. And I just kept on them and nagged them, and finally they surprised me with one from eBay on my 10th birthday. And so, yeah.
Would you like to eventually do another holiday special with NBC? Because I loved My Hometown Christmas that you taped a couple of years ago, and I think I was mentioning that to you before we even hopped on, to do this interview. So that's just incredible. Would you like to do another one?
I would. I mean, it was so fun. When we found out that they were going to go through with doing it with me, I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. I've never hosted my own show or kind of put on my own show really before. And so that was just such a cool experience. I learned a lot and got to meet a lot of cool people too. And because we had a lot of cool people on. We had Toby Keith, Lindsay Sterling, we had Hunter Hayes, the Pentatonics, Kristen Chenoweth. Over the years, I have met so many people and lots that I've just, I never thought I would get to meet. 'Cause, obviously I was a fan of Kristen, and so I was so excited to get to meet her. I met
Hmm.
Ariana Grande, which
Oh
was crazy.
wow, look at there.
And Jennifer Hudson, Kelly Clarkson, um, who else? Shawn Mendes, which was
Ellen.
I got to meet Ellen. Um, and then the Jonas Brothers too, because I was a big fan of them. Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman.
Oh wow, Keith Urban and Nicole Kidman. Oh my goodness, I love
Yeah,
them now.
story about them. So we were at a show in Nashville that I had and at the Ryman,
Hmm.
and we were just sitting in my dressing room, and someone comes in and they're like, Darci, someone's here and they really want to meet you, and I'm like, oh, who is it? And they're like, Nicole Kidman and Keith Urban. I'm like, what? They're like, they kind of bought tickets to your show. I was like, no way. And I got to meet them, and they're such down to earth, genuine, nice people. And
Hmm.
I was like, how did you find out about the show? And they're like, we saw an ad on TV and bought tickets for our two daughters. I was like, that is so funny.
Oh my gosh, that's incredible. Look, I mean, a lot of people love and adore you in this world of entertainment, and I must just say you're doing such a phenomenal job. So I know your family is just beyond proud of everything that you've been able to accomplish so far.
Thank you. Yeah, it's just like can't even think about it. It's crazy. I was like, wake up. I'm like, all right, just living the dream, just living
Yeah.
the dream today. It's
Oh my
crazy.
God. So you recently wrapped up filming your first movie with Cheryl Ladd, who is a friend to our show. How is it like getting to work with her, and can you talk to us a little bit more about that project?
So the project is called A Cowgirl Song, and it was filmed here in Oklahoma. So it was just
Oh
the
wow.
perfect first movie experience. Because I didn't have like a huge part, so it wasn't like too much pressure, but it was
Mhm.
just I still had a big enough part to like really focus on this and like really explore the acting world and get a feel for it and learn new things and get some practice in acting because it was so much fun. I made lots of friends, and working with Cheryl was amazing. She is so cool and very talented too. She played my grandma in the movie, so
Wow.
I can't wait to see how it turned out because it was so much fun to film, and I'm also nervous to watch it though because I hate watching myself. So this is like an hour long movie, so I have to watch myself for an hour.
Mhm.
Um, but I'm excited to kind of see it and see like, okay, so what can I do better? What can I work on? And because acting is something I definitely want to improve on and expand on. But it was
Oh,
so
that's
much.
incredible. Me too, Darci. I don't like to watch myself either. I go back and watch myself and say, look at what a fool I made of myself. Oh my God, I look so silly up there. And then, or either I get antsy when someone's watching, if I'm sitting beside someone and they're watching me, I'm like, oh God, what are they going to think about this? You know what I mean? But then I'm just like, okay, let's move on and turn on something else. But
I also and so also to a cowgirl song. I also got to film another movie this summer.
what?
Yeah, so this one I had a really small part in. It's a smaller part, but it was still just as much fun because it's the Reagan movie. It's about Ronald Reagan, and it'll be out next winter or fall. But that was so much fun. But I played a drowning teenage girl.
A drowning teenage girl? No, not Darci is a drowning teenage girl. Oh my goodness. Dark and thriller and spooky. Or is
Yeah,
it? Oh, it is. Oh my goodness. Well, oh, your fans are going to love this. I mean, this is great. I mean, I'm so glad that you're doing acting because I always could see it in you. I just didn't know if it was something you wanted to actually pursue in your career, but just now talking about it, I think you're going to be a well performed actress. I mean, I think you already are. I mean, you're so talented at everything that you do.
thank you.
Oh my goodness. So, okay, so now back to the one with Cheryl Ladd, this being, like your first acting movie debut. Like, what did you learn and enjoy the most from set? Did she kind of give you some pointers when you were on set with her?
Yeah, she was. I mean, it was just so easy to work with her because she's so experienced, and so
Hmm.
every take was just like because it was just like it was great. I mean, she was amazing. Um, but like I mean, I learned so much every set I went to. I'm
Yeah.
trying. for some of the stuff that happened where I was like, oh, so that's how that works. I'm trying to like pinpoint stuff. It's a little hard because, we filmed for 3 weeks. But I learned a lot about like the actual production of everything, film and production and how all of that works. And, just the process. It's very different from TV because what I'm used to is, sitcoms and the sketch comedy shows that the only acting I've really ever done was on, shows like that. So this was whole different ballpark, whole different game. But it was, I just had a blast. I could totally see myself doing that way more often. And it was just so much fun. I'm just having the time of my life.
Darci, this just randomly popped up in my head, even though I tell some of my guests this. I don't know why I don't tell everybody this. But anyway, I could see you like doing something with Disney or Nickelodeon, having like your own show. Would that be something you would want to have in the future?
Oh, for sure. I've done some stuff with Nickelodeon. I've guested on a couple of their shows, and I recently, last summer, we started filming this virtual show because COVID really hit then, and we started filming this virtual show called Unfiltered, and we film it in my living room in this like little studio that we kind of set up. It's all shot through Zoom, and it's a game show. So they brought on different mystery celebrities and with a filter on their face and a voice filter, so you can't really tell what their voice is. And so we get clues, and we have to ask questions, and we have to guess who this mystery celebrity is. So it was fun. So I've been filming that since last summer.
Well, Darci, you are back on the road with My Lips Are Sealed, except when they are not tour. How is it like to finally get back to live in-person events, and what's been the overall best experience so far for you?
I was so excited to get back on the road. When quarantine hit and my shows got canceled, it was so sad. We were like, what? This is awful, and what are we gonna do? And we had a year-long break, and we didn't really know what to do with ourselves. So we were just home, the longest we've ever been in 3 years. So we were like, it's kind of nice. A little break. But once, the year went by, we were like, oh, I really missed this. So I was so excited to get back out on the road. But yeah, we created a whole new show from last year. So it's all new material, all new songs. We wrote 26 pages of script, comedy, and and I'm even singing 3 original songs in my show. And now my newest puppet, Ivan, is with us. So it's a whole brand new show. Lots of new fun stuff. So
congratulations to you and all your success. Real quick, I know I said that was the last question, but you know me and my big mouth, I want to ask you one more question. What is next for you? What would you like to achieve and accomplish in your career that you haven't been able to do yet, but you want to do? Is like a real high standard goal that you have set for yourself?
Probably my next goal would to be release music. So that is something I'm going to take this next year and next year to really just hunker down and work hard, and hopefully, that'll come true. And but yeah, that's one of my biggest goals. So that's next.
Oh my goodness. Well, I know it will happen for you, and when it does, I'm going to display the album up in the studio. That's why I'll put it somewhere in the studio. We'll put it right here, right in between the end and the film strip, right here.
I know I have a friend with me. If you want to say hello to Petunia.
Oh, Petunia. Hold on, wait. You have Petunia here? What, Darci? Bring her right on the virtual right now. Bring her on. Oh, my God. Petunia, hey, you. Hey, girl.
Hey, what's up?
Oh, my goodness, Petunia.
She's bugging me to get on here.
Oh, Petunia. Now, Petunia, how are you liking the virtual?
It's different, but, we're handling it. I love your show, Noah, and I'm so excited to talk to you.
Oh, well, Petunia, I just adore you, and I want to ask you, are you going on tour with Darci?
Yeah, well, it's my tour, but, Darci likes to call it her tour, but it's mine. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Look at Petunia. Petunia, what have you been up to this summer?
Petunia, what have you been up to? Well, I've been, getting ready for my tour, singing a lot, whenever I can. I've been very annoyed by all the other puppets in this joint. It's just, I need to get out of here, solo career. Oh yeah, I don't think Petunia
You know, Petunia, I don't know if a solo career will work out for you.
Oh my goodness, this is just fantastic. Look at Petunia up here with Darci. Petunia's gonna steal the show, aren't you, Petunia?
Yeah, she already steals the show.
Oh, she already steals the show. Oh my goodness. Petunia, how was it like to win America's Got Talent with Darci? Because you were her opening act, her audition.
You know, I was kind of expecting it. Yeah.
You were expecting us to win?
Yeah. You know, I knew the fans loved me. I just knew it. And so winning was just a cherry on top of life. Yeah.
See, Petunia's gotten a really big head since then.
Oh my goodness, I think we can tell. Petunia, oh my God. But we love you, Petunia. You're just so lovable. I mean, how can we not love you? Oh my goodness. Well, Darci and Petunia, thank you for stopping by and chatting on the virtual.
Oh, you got it. I wanted to say hi, you know. I just had to come on.
She gotta get her moment of spotlight.
Her spotlight moment. This is her little fame right here. She wants to hop in on the interview. Oh my goodness. Well, Darci, it has been so great to get to chat with you about your tour and, you know, your upcoming movies and projects, and congratulations. Everyone can see Darci. My lips are sealed except when they are not tour. You can go to her website for more information. We'll have all that on ihollywood.tv. Darci, take care and have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, Noah. Bye.